Yo, welcome back to the BST4 channel. Wingless, what's going on? What is happening? I know you guys see the car backwards, but what I'm planning to do is the rear traction lock. Shannon 9C1 has inspired me to go get the daggone thing done. We'll talk about that in a little bit, maybe on another video or in this video. But first, before we jump into that, we got the Crown Vic roll call. We got all these guys right here in the video. Right there, you see your name there? Some is in big, some is in small. Hey, look, man, you just gotta look. Your name is up there. Well, I'm just thanking you guys for supporting all the videos of this video, because I said I was gonna do a Crown Vic roll call on your car. So just look closely and you'll see your name up there somewhere, somehow. If I missed you, I'm gonna get you on the next video. And these are the guys that's really been supporting all the videos that I've been doing, and I just definitely had to do a Crown Vic roll call for you guys to put you guys down. You got all these names out here. You got some of these guys are just passing through, and I'm going to show them some love because I said, hey, look, man, I'm going to put your name in the joint if you put your name in the daggone comment section. So this is what I've done. I came up with this. I'm going to refine it better than this. You know what I mean? But right now, this is what I got going on. And now we're going to go ahead and jump inside this Crown Victoria. All right. That was the Panther body roll call. Here's what I found out today, man. The car is already warmed up. Right? You know, fans on, power steering. Power steering is on. This is the first time really driving with the power steering. So what I did was, I came out of here, right, and I hit the gas. And I found out that the car is revving. And I am lost. Like, the car is really running. Like, watch this.
Got him!
To the fact that I broke my windshield just now. Now, that was a dumb move by me. That was a stupid move by me. Let me tell you something, man. All the time I drove this car with the hood down, with no hood pins, it wasn't a problem. But now, since the car is a lot faster, the hood came up. Duh. As you can see, I jumped right back in the throttle. I did not care, not one bit, because I was happy that the car was running like this. This thing is stupid fast. Stupid fast to the point I broke that daggone windshield. But you see me, I don't give a damn. That's all in the learning process. So all right, let's go ahead and theorize a little bit on why is this car running a little bit better in the cold air. Let's nerd out just a few seconds, man. Cold, dry winter air is 11% denser than warm, humid summer air, which increases wind resistance. Now, consequently, highway fuel consumption increases by approximately 1.3%. The average wind speed is also higher in winter, which increases aerodynamic resistance and fuel consumption. With that said, the ECU, that is over there, right, reads that it's cold out. So when a car is cold or an engine is cold, dumps more fuel. That's why you have more fuel consumption in the wintertime. That's why there is a summer mix and a winter mix. It's reading that it has cold air, so it's okay to dump more fuel. But when the engine is hot, they back off on the fuel. That's why they have a fuel cutout due to air and all of this other stuff that you guys see with more of these Panther body cars. Because right here, it's a fuel regulator. Now, most fuel regulators are, you know, vacuum activated and all of this stuff here. This is mainly used by the ECU. So the ECU reads something and the volume goes in here. It sends another message to the fuel pump to lower the volt. Now it reads that it's cold, so it higher the voltage. That's a little nerd out moment on BST4. Now back to my man Harris. I love that video that you made. Thank you so much for making the video, man. I really do appreciate it, man. I'm just, you know, trying to do things. You know what I'm saying, brother? We mean you talk. I have a little issue with
the 5.4 is a very common engine that people like to mess with. A supercharger, turbocharger, just like the 4.6. They're both really, really good, solid engines, and they're very common engines. And so it's not uncommon to see, you know, people doing cam swaps, superchargers, turbochargers, custom tunes.
Is the 5.42 valve is a common swap in a Crown Victoria. In turbo form, no. I have to debate that. No, it's not.
If you haven't checked out Pierre, he's got a really, really good channel. I'm going to try to put a link to his channel down in the description below. He hasn't been posting a lot for the last few years. He's got a few here and there videos, but not like he used to be. The last video he posted was where I think he had just finished doing his 5.4 build. He had completely overhauled the 5.4 from the ground up. But the whole front end of his car was completely void of anything but the engine. So he was saying that he had a long way to go before he had it back up and running. And so, but he's got some really, really, really cool videos.
You spoke about Pierre. Pierre is the godfather or the underboss of Crown Victorias. We're going to have to give it to Marty from Mo Speed Shop, more like the godfather or the Don of the Crown Victorias, because he actually tuned our cars. We build them and everything, but he finalizes and give us the mail order tune that we need to get these going. So with that said, man, now Pierre's ride is dope. He put a lot of money in that 5.4, but actually he made not enough horsepower for the money that he put into rebuilding it. Cam, headers cost a dough. Now if he pro charges that same engine, that's going to be sick.
A lot of people apparently have been trying to get into the 460s. I don't know why. To me that seems like a really big, massive, heavy engine, but I've been told by a couple people that they're not as big and heavy compared to what's already in there as you might think. In fact, a guy that I used to work with who's a big Chevy nut, he swore up and down that was the best engine that Ford ever made, and he loved those engines.
Well, Harrison, if you're speaking about a 460 in a Crown Victoria, let's take it to an aero with my man Doyle on YouTube. Doyle Thompson, I think his name is. Check him out. He has one. Ask him all the questions on how he did it, how he get it going, and all of that. Now, you guys may say, man, that car is ratty. Guess what? I love it like that. It's a beautiful ride because you know it's backyard, barn built. God dang it, give him some respect and check him out.
There's no originality in an LS1 swap. LS2, LS6, it doesn't matter what LS you're going to, your engine is going to look exactly the same and sound exactly the same as all the other LS engines. And there's nothing original about that. Yes, it's cool. Yes, it's fast. It's popular. Everybody loves them, but there's no creativity there whatsoever. And so as a Ford guy, you know, you're automatically choosing to go against the grain.
Now you get it, Harrison.
You're automatically choosing to try to do something that everybody else is not doing when you decide to go with Ford. And that's one of the common things that you see among Ford guys, is they're trying to be different from all the Chevy guys, right? The question is, what would be the most original and most practical setup to go with? I personally feel like that sticking with a modular Ford engine, like your 4.6, your 5.4, would be the most practical thing, because your car's already set up for that. You're not having to make a lot of modifications to set that up.
That's why I'm trying to do something different and make it unique. The 5.42 valve turbo in the Crown Victoria is unique. I think you're missing the point, but you got the point. But you're missing the point, but you got the point.
However, those parts are expensive. They are very expensive.
Now, for you guys who probably just clicked onto this channel, probably never even watched the build of the car, well, let me open the hood for you. So we have a 4.62 valve turbo. You know, all junk parts, man, everything. I don't even have a tune on this thing and it's running. Like what Harrison was saying in this video, man, it doesn't have a lot of room. He did say that. 5.4 is going to rub right around there, and it may rub on that side over there. I may have to take out and get a smaller brake booster for that side. Maybe, I don't really know. But everything else is a go-to. I would probably have to make manifolds for the sides. I had mentioned that in the video and everything. And this is what I built with junk parts, man. I mean, I bought this from LMR, that radiator. Yep. I think that other stuff there from eBay. Throttle body, is gutted, imported, and polished. and with a spacer and everything. Injectors I got from a subscriber. My man Alex hooked me up with some injectors. God dang it, man. Them injectors is snapping. You know, I went and bought that. Now, I didn't really need to buy the XL stuff, but I went and bought the XLs anyway. Just wanted to see what's going on. I deleted the power steering. You know, just, you know, I did little tiny things to the car. God dang, this hood is heavy as heck. Oh my gosh, I gotta fix that. Oh, that's heavy. So those are the things that I've done to the car. God dang ice cream, man. Nobody want no damn ice cream in October. So anyway, ADHD. I had to mention that in my brain, and I spit it out on the video. Oh gosh. I hear it, I say it. Oh gosh, it's whatever. So the 302 situation. All right, you're gonna need to get motor mounts and all that set up and everything like that. Yes, you need to figure that out. Also, you need to figure out the oil pan if you need to cut it up. Yes, but the main problem is going to be the drive shaft. It's going to probably be shorter. If it's around the same size, we're good. We can use the aluminum, but if it's shorter, we're going to have to go to steel. No big deal, right? Now we have to wire it up. We wired it up inside of Maverick right here. Probably can go underneath and you can show you guys, if you guys never seen it, we have this engine. If I was to choose this engine, this is how it was going to look underneath that Crown Victoria. Just like this, no 351, because I can't find the lightning part on the cheap to give it that look that I want. I don't want it with that truck look with all that double, you know what I'm saying, that ugly ass manifold, that truck stuff. I don't want that. I want it to look like this underneath the hood. If I can, 351 will be ideal. That's why I sold the 351, because of that reason. I didn't have the intake and all of that stuff. I seen it was like $1,500 for the daggone intake. You know, and also too with this little thing here, that little tiny thing where the distributor normally goes, they have that for the 351, but that don't cost $350. So the 351 was like, no way, because you know I like to go EFI. Everybody's talking about this carb situation. I'm not familiar with carbs. You know what I mean? Only carbs I know is when you eat a pizza, burger, fries. You get what I'm saying? The tuning aspect, yes, that means that you have to go to somebody and get it tuned. That's just the brakes. That's how this works now. We have to get everything mailed in and plugged in. Yo, this video's been too daggone long. That daggone hood situation was crazy, and I missed a few points on Harrison's video, but I'll probably make another video and put some of those in there. But briefly talk about this rear that came out of a Ford Ranger. Traction lock is inside, that we got to put it inside of that Crown Victoria over there. Now, we may use the carrier bearings and everything, depending on if they're good. That's the cheap way out, but that's not the smartest way. So we may have to do a complete tear down, go ahead and set gears and all of this stuff here. But when you're using these old gears, the best solution is that, see how it is in the carrier? Go ahead and put some of that paint in there, take a picture, you know what I mean? After you go back and forth with it and look at the wear pattern. And you gotta mimic that and put it that inside of the Crown Vic rear. Mimic that pattern as much as you can. You get what I'm saying? Because you're using these gears that's worn in a certain type of way, and you want to make sure that it's very close when you using those used gears inside of another rear. Also too, you have to make sure that you buy the same brand of bearings that are in that Crown Victoria. And this is a different brand, I got to use the ones that are in the Crown Victoria. Use them same KO, WO, whatever the heck they call them bearings, put them in there, make sure that fit, torque them down. This is going to be a process. So man, thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV, man. Hope you guys were enlightened. If you want to subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button and get the notifications that are missing to many of you guys who are watching the channel. And also too, man, if you want to donate to the channel, click the link in the description below and that'll be very nice. But if you don't want to donate to the channel, guess what, man? You still cool, man. Just check out the videos and support in that way. We'll see you guys on the next one. And thank you, good Panther guys, and all you other guys, Chevy guys, Dodge guys, and everything, man, for supporting the channel, man. And we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, later.